Okay, instead of in the nice warm garage today, we're in an outbuilding that is not heated. And as you see here, I'm looking at a 20-year-old Simplicity snow blower, and I'm touching the muffler, and my point for doing that is to prove to you that it has not been running. Now, you're going to have to take my word for it that it just didn't get shut off and cool off that fast, but no point for me to make this stuff up. So I just wanted to show you my routine and my techniques for making a 20-year-old snowblower without an electric start at minus degree temperatures. In this case, we've had minus 25 degrees, and I was out snowblowing, so I thought the fact that it's starting during those temperatures, I thought maybe I could help out a few of you, few of the viewers with my techniques. So the number one thing to do to start with is to replace your gas. Drain your gas and use winter blend gas. Do not use your leftover summer gas for your snowblower. Winter blend gas is more volatile. It'll start better in the winter. A lot of people don't know that. There's a difference for winter gas versus summer gas. It's going to give you that extra edge for making your snowblower start. Second of all, replace your spark plug. If not every year, every other year. If you know your snowblower uses oil, then replace it every year. Use a premium, a good quality spark plug. This one isn't anything special. It's just a standard plug, Champion plug, and it works fine. Obviously, make sure your oil is changed every year. Change your oil once a year, no matter how much you use it. There's condensation in there. I just use the conventional 10W30 in this machine. That's what it called for 20 years ago, and I haven't gone to a synthetic because it still works. I just use good quality 10W30 motor oil, and I change it every year whether it needs it or not. But for sure, use winter blend gas. In November, they usually switch over the gas, and that gas is much better for starting in the winter time. Now, this machine does not have a electric start, and it usually starts in 1 or 2, sometimes 3 pulls, but the fact that it starts at 20 below zero, I think, is a testament to the combination of techniques and products. Now, there are some products I put in the tank after I put the gas in there, or I mix in my gas, and I'll talk about those once I get back to the warmth of the heated garage. But for now, I just wanted to show you some of the basics and show you this machine has not been running since the other day when we were out snowblowing in 20 below zero. We've had a couple of snowstorms, and now we have record-breaking cold in the area. Even the post office is not delivering. So I'm going to show you that this 20-year-old snowblower, if properly set up, can start just as easy as if it was warm out. So all I do is, usually I turn the gas on first, let that gas have a chance to start flowing down to the carburetor. Use gravity to your advantage. I put the choke on full. I usually get 2 pumps. Turn the throttle up about 3/4, and we'll see if it does what it usually does. So you can see that's typically the reaction I get out of this snowblower. 20 years old, 20 below zero, and if you follow the right methods, like I'm explaining in this video, you'll have that kind of success. And it's not magic. And again, it's about 20 below zero right now. The snowblower hasn't been used for 2 days. We're getting ready to snowblow some drifts. We've had a lot of blowing, and everything's closed today. So I just thought I'd take the time and thought I've been taking for granted the fact that this old snowblower starts every time, and I thought I'd just lend my techniques to you guys to give you guys the edge that I've had, and the combination I found works great. So I'll pick up on this video, end this now, and pick up in the warm garage, and we'll talk about a couple of additives that I have found work great. Okay, we're back in the warmth of Ultra Garage. We're out of that 20 below weather, and these are the 2 products that I use in combination to make my snowblower start every time. We have the Sta-Bil. This is Sta-Bil 360. I'm not sure you have to use the 360 version, but Sta-Bil. and we have the ever popular Seafoam. Now that seems to be controversial to some guys, Seafoam, but these are the products I use together in one mix to just about every gas that I work with in small engines, and I use these two combinations when I store a car. I usually cut back if it says an ounce per gallon or half ounce per gallon, whatever it is. I usually cut back slightly because you're putting these two products together. In case you guys didn't know, these products do not burn well by themselves. If you put too much Seafoam or too much Sta-Bil into your tank, it'll actually be harder to start your snowblower or your car or your small engine. So don't go over the recommendation. And if you're blending these two like I do, and I've investigated, this is not harmful, it's safe, it's not going to damage anything, but because I combine these two products, I like to cut back a little bit on the normal recommendation for the mix rate. But Sta-Bil has something in it that Seafoam doesn't have, and Seafoam has something that Sta-Bil doesn't have, and there seems to be a magic combination, at least for me. There's other products out there I'm sure you can find that work as good, but I put this in my snowblower, I put this in my cars I store. This combination works great. Put it in there, run it through. If you're going to leave it for a while, make sure it gets through the carburetor, through the fuel system. It seems to make spark plugs last longer. It just, works great. And it works great for storage, and it works great for leaving if you have to leave a snowblower sit for a long period of time because you don't know when the snow is coming. But make sure you start with fresh gas, preferably premium, no ethanol, top tier fuel. And I'll say that again, premium, no ethanol, top tier fuel. If you add these two products to it like I do, I think you'll have the results. It seems to clean the system, it seems to maintain the system, and I just have excellent luck. I swear that old 20-year-old snowblower has actually gotten better running over time since I've been using this, which has been for at least half of its life, but I swear it makes things better. I have a carburetor on a muscle car, and I've been using this, and that carburetor by professional standards is way overdue for rebuild, and it shows no signs of needing a rebuild. It runs great, and this is my combo. This is my magic bullet, if you will, and I just wanted to share that because if your snowblower can start as well as mine, then I'm helping a few guys. So that's it again from the garage, guys.